Some time ago I got this iFi card and I've been using it lately, so I wanted to tell you all about it. First, what is an iFi card? It's just an SD card, but it has wireless capabilities. So if you have a wireless network at home or at your studio or wherever, you can wirelessly transfer your photos and videos from your camera to your computer, or even to your iPad or your iPhone, which is kind of cool too. It also works just like a regular SD card, and what I have is the iFi Connect X2, and it has 4 gigs of storage on it. And there is a way around the 4 gigs of storage, which I'll tell you in just a little bit. But there are other types of cards that iFi makes that have more storage or more bells and whistles, but this is their least expensive card, and that's what I've been playing with, and I really like it. Say I'm taking photos in my studio. It's not such a big deal to take the card out of the camera and stick it in my computer and, copy and paste the photos or whatever that way. But half the time, I get so excited to see the photos right after the shoot that I run upstairs to my computer and realize I've left my camera with the memory card in it downstairs. And while it is a great workout to go up and down the stairs numerous times, it is an annoyance. So with the iFi card, it's kind of nice because I have been able to not worry about it, leave my camera where it is in the studio, and just run upstairs, and my pictures are already on my computer waiting for me when I get there. That I love. I take a lot of self-portraits, like I'm doing now. And with the iFi card, as well as an app for my iPad, I can also use it on my iPhone, called Shuttersnitch. It's $15.99. I can see the photos as I'm taking them on my iPad, or like I said, my iPhone. It's a little bit sluggish, but I've got my interval timer on my camera right now. I can set the intervals for, as far apart as I want, and I can see what the photos look like as I'm taking them without running back and forth to look at the back of the camera. I also like to use it when I have models in the studio because I can show them what we're getting to make sure that we are, on the same page with what we're looking for. And it's just nice to be able to hand this to them instead of showing them the back of my camera, because everybody always kind of squints at the LCD screen, even though it is big and beautiful on the new DSLRs. So when you get your iFi card, you just insert the card into your computer. If you do not have an SD card slot in your computer, the card also comes with a USB card reader. And if for some reason you lose that and you don't have an SD card slot, you can just download the software from their website as well, which is really nice. And putting the software on your computer will enable you to set up the card and set up all of your options, like where you want the photos to go on your computer. So you can set a specific folder for your pictures and your video. You can set up separate folders, which is nice. And another thing that you can set up is endless memory, which I mentioned in the beginning. It is a really neat feature for clearing space on your card. Like I said, my card is only 4 gigs, so I could feasibly run into problems of filling up the card if I was like doing video or something, or anything else. But the endless memory is something that you set up in the software, and it will enable you to set a percentage that you want the card to be empty. So if you want your card to be completely empty all the time, it will delete the images from your iFi card as soon as it confirms that it has sent the images over to your computer. So you can do 100%, 50%. It goes all the way down to 10%, which is a really neat option to use if, I don't know, if you're doing video, or if you just have a lot going on, or if you just want the card to be empty all the time. I think it's a neat option. The only drawbacks, or let's say disappointments, that I've had with this card are it runs down the camera battery kind of more than I had expected it to. I don't know why I didn't expect it to run it down more, but it does run the camera battery down. It's not a big deal for me because when I'm using the iFi card, I'm usually in my studio, so I have extra batteries available, so no big deal. Really the only time that it has become a problem is when my battery was already worn down a little bit. I had been shooting for, you know, half the day, and then I tried to do a bunch of videos. I was experimenting with green screen, so I did video after video after video, and my camera battery did run out. But probably not a problem for most people. Really the only other disappointment I've had is with using shutter snitch. The iFi card doesn't transfer both to shutter snitch on my iPad and the computer at the same time. So you're in the position to see the photos on the iPad as they're being taken, or having them transferred wirelessly to your computer. What I have done when I want to use shutter snitch is just, you know, when I'm done taking the photos, I just take the card out like I would a normal SD card and put it in my computer and transfer the photos that way. Really no big deal, but a little bit of a disappointment for me. Overall though, I would say that I love my iFi card. I didn't think I would like it this much. I just thought it was kind of a fun thing to have and I wanted to play with it. It's kind of a new toy for me, but I really like it and I'm finding myself using it more and more, so I would suggest you trying one out. That's it, and definitely let me know if you have any questions.